once you're getting bullied, what you go? You gotta go to the
Go
gym.
to the weight room, exactly.
Go to the weight room. Went to the weight room. Started, doing by 1991. That when he won first championship. You know what I mean?
Pippen that year, right?
Yeah, Pippen came, I think, in 1988 and 89. So Pippen was developing too.
Yeah, it was developing.
Yeah.
Michael Jordan had to get one.
Yeah. So, by 91, finally they met the Pistons for the third time. Like I said, Pistons was destroying the Bulls and Michael Jordan.
And that's when the Pistons, they was kind of
Pistons was kind of, shaking down and getting a little old at that time. They won back-to-back championship, 1989, 1990. So they was back-to-back champions.
And they started dealing with a little, I think, controversy at that time.
Yeah, so, so by the 1991 season, like I said, Michael Jordan got tough. It's like, I ain't taking this no more. So by 91, he finally beat the Pistons, swept them. You know what I mean? And then finally they met the Lakers in the 99 one time. But, the Lakers, Magic Johnson was...
They was
pretty
much old.
Pretty much old at that time. So I'm not taking it away from the Lakers, but they was pretty old at that time. But Michael Jordan, demolished them, beat them 4-1, won his first championship. 92 season was a really good season. Those are when the Sevens come out. Those are one of my favorite sneakers, the Raptors. Well, everybody
loves the Raptors. It's between the Raptors and the Olympics.
Yeah, the Olympics. So you could
debate that. That's another debate.
Yeah, you could debate that. But those are my two favorite sneakers. So 92 season, they go, and I think they went to play the Blazers. The Blazers, if I'm correct. If I'm wrong, y'all could correct me. Leave a comment down below. But I think it was the Blazers 92. So I think it was that. And
Drexler and everything.
Yeah. Drexler.
He was nice too. People sleep on Drexler.
Yeah, he was nice. Like I said, all these people that could have won championship, they was just in the Michael Jordan era. Yeah, that was it. That Blazer team, if I'm correct, that Blazer team was a good team, man. Good team to the finals.
Just ran into Michael Jordan.
Just ran into Michael Jordan. I think they beat them 4-2. So he won his second straight championship. 93 season was Charles Barkley. He was in the Sixers.
Oh, Charles Barkley.
Yeah, Charles Barkley. He was coming up. Charles Barkley was with the Sixers with Dr. J and them.
Oh, that's when they made him a conference.
Yeah, and then
Who did he play in the finals though?
No, he played the Barkley in the Suns because Suns is in the West.
Oh, in the Suns.
Yeah.
Oh,
so Barkley that year went to the Suns, won the MVP. Had an MVP season. Everybody was like, what? I guess Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan did have it, but Michael Jordan wasn't focused on that. He was focused on getting rings. So the 93 season, I believe the 8s came out. I don't really like the 8s. I'm not a bunny guy.
It depends on what color.
It depends on what color, but I don't really like the 8s. But yeah, so 93 season, Michael Jordan played Charles Barkley. I believe they win 4-2. That team had a good team too. They had Charles Barkley, I believe Kevin Johnson. They had some shooters in that day, but Michael Jordan had Michael Jordan, and then Scottie Pippen was evolving, and you had Drexler.
I think Scottie Pippen was nice by that time.
I think they didn't have Steve Kerr yet. They had Paxson, and and Grant. They always got to support a supporting cast against Michael Jordan. You give him shooters, same thing like LeBron. You give him shooters, he's gonna pass you the ball. So Michael Jordan.
Because remember, Michael Jordan, his first year, he wasn't passing the ball because he had nobody on his team.
Right.
Michael Jordan, if you ain't scoring, you ain't doing what you're supposed to do, I ain't giving you the ball.
Exactly. So that's the same thing.
That was his mentality. He like, I'll do all the scoring.
Right.
Just play
and
defense.
Later on, he got some shooters. Yeah. Scottie Pippen involved, as his second, as his Rodman.
I think that's when people was like, oh, Michael Jordan don't pass the ball. He said, what? I don't pass the ball?
And then he averaged about 6, 7 assists. Every time when you say Michael Jordan couldn't do nothing, when they say Michael Jordan was the can't play defense. Next week, I think he was in the second.
He won 2 Defensive Player of the Year, right?
I don't know if he won Defensive Player of the Year, but I know his defense went up and he was noticed as.
No, he did win.
I don't know. Y'all leave a comment if he did. Michael Jordan won Defensive Player. I don't remember.
He did win 1. I know he won 1.
I don't know if he won 1. I don't know. He just won MVPs. I don't know if he won.
He got defensive. 1. Skip. He always.
I don't know. So y'all leave a comment and tell me if Michael Jordan ever won the Defensive Player. Cause I don't remember. Cause I don't know. I don't remember. So y'all leave a comment.
I wasn't even born yet.
Yeah. He was born in '94. That's when Michael Jordan left. So, 94-95 season, everybody knows. Michael
That's
Jordan
when I
retires. Yeah. Michael Jordan retires. It was different between retiring. There's some people, say he retired because he was bored. And there was other stuff, as we hear now, that he had a gambling problem, which everybody knows. And that led to his father's death. Everybody said that murder to his father was part of that because he had a gambling problem and he owes people money and stuff like that. I don't know. But it was stuff like that. And that 2 years, I think they suspended Michael Jordan for the 2 years. But he didn't want to, Michael Jordan was a big icon at that time. So one of your icons gets suspended. You'd be like, damn, he got suspended for that. So I think Michael Jordan was like, I'm just going to retire for these 2 years, whatever. And he pursued baseball. Everybody knows he pursued baseball. Everybody knows.
But he was good. I never really saw his...
He wasn't really that good. He wasn't really that good. Everybody just, he wanted to try because he was bored or whatever. But he said he wanted to pursue because, he used to play baseball, as when he was younger. And then he went to basketball. And then, he retired and he tried to go back to baseball, which wasn't that good. But, Michael Jordan always had love for basketball. So, 95, 94, 95, whatever season, he came back. He's winning 10s. Came back. He had a productive year. He came back with a different number 45, if y'all know. Came back with
he was still
dominating. If y'all see that next game when he came, hit that shot, get that pass, he had, he always have phenomenal games at Madison Square. Something about the Garden, y'all.
Everybody. Yeah, I think we could go in the Garden and have drop 60.
Everybody.
I think you could go in the Garden and drop 60 because it's the Garden.
All right, so everybody in the Garden that goes, they be going, dropping buckets, But, he came back that season. That 94-95 season was a rough season because, he just came back. He wasn't Michael Jordan yet because, he was out of the league for 2 years. And as you know, the 95 Magic, that was a good squad. Magic with Shaq, Penny, Scott.
That was a phenomenal squad.
I thought they was going to win the championship, but, they ran into it.
If you want to talk about old school teams, that's one of my favorite old school teams.
So, they
had that young Shaq. He was dribbling.
He was dribbling, dominating stuff. He was skinny. You feel what I'm saying? So, that team dominated the Bulls. They went to the finals, but they lost to a larger one and Houston Rockets.
Yeah, nobody forget about that. Everybody forget that.
Back-to-back championship.
Bulls lost.
No, but that's a thing too, because everybody thought, if Michael Jordan at that time, if he did stay, where he would go back to the finals, would they lose? We would never know because he retired. So we would never know.
I think
everybody leave a comment. Who would win? The Houston Rockets in the '94 season, or the Bulls? If Michael Jordan
the Rockets were a good team, man. Olajuwon was
dominant.
Animal. It's Michael Jordan.
Yeah, but who would be holding Olajuwon though? Because remember they didn't really have us Longley. Remember they said it was Longley. I don't think Longley would have been holding Olajuwon. No. And then you had shooters. You had Kenny. If y'all watch TNT, Kenny, he was a shooter. He was a part of that Houston team, and they had a bunch of elite players in there.
That was a good team.
Sam Cassell, young Sam Cassell, that was in that team. If y'all know who Sam Cassell is, that was over there. But so Michael Jordan come back, lose to Orlando. Same thing. What happens off season? He invited people to come to the camp, so that's when the almighty 11s came out. Those, I think, are the best Michael Jordans ever.
I think that and the 12. Like, it's the 11s and the 12s is right here.
You could debate that too, but I love the 11s. So he comes back. Like I said, he loses, and then off season, he invited people, like basketball players do now, and they go to the gym and just play against each other, just freely. Michael Jordan was getting his game back, and then the almighty '96 season. That was the record now is the Warriors record. They went 72-10.
They had Rodman that time, right?
Yeah. Rodman came. But they won 72 at the All-Star break. They were 36-3, y'all. 36-3 at All-Star break. So Michael Jordan was already focused. Yeah, I can't even do that in 2K, y'all. Come on. 36-3 in that. Come on, son. feel what I'm saying? So, the Bulls had a remarkable season, finished the season 72-10. Later on, they played the Magic again, that's the second year in the third round. But, Michael Jordan again,
Michael Jordan was like, nah, you ain't beat me
once
this time.
you ain't beat me this time. Swept them. You feel what I'm saying? And I think that 96 season, they played the Supersonics. Now, Supersonics, if you don't know, Gary Payton.
That was a good
Sean
team,
Kemp,
too.
That was a good team, but once again, run into Michael Jordan. So, that was a good team. I think they lost 4-2. I know they was up like 3-1 and then the Sonics came, but I think they won 4-2. And Michael Jordan won again his fourth title. Now, everybody could debate, like I said with the Houston, with the Rockets, if he would have stayed, could he play, would he even make it to the finals again? You know what I mean? We don't know, but. He retired, come back, 96 season, wins the championship, dominant, wins his fourth championship. Now 97, as you can tell again,
Utah Jazz.
The Utah Jazz. Now Utah.
That was a
Stockton, Jeff Hornacek, and Malone, and you got a bunch
team.
That was a good team too. It's just that you was running into the Michael Jordan era. All these players that could have had rings was in the Michael Jordan era. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even be mad at them. But you did want, even though they all Hall of Famers, you did want to see if they won the championship. But
of course,
you ran into Michael Jordan. So that 97 season, he was getting a little bit old. I think at that time he won his fifth MVP. I think because it's Michael Jordan. So I think he won his fifth MVP at that time, and then goes to the finals, plays Utah, which was a good series. I think he beat them 4-2. And it was a good series. Won the finals MVP. All that, all the finals that he went to was gonna win MVP. It's Mike Jordan. So, so he wins MVP, and now he gets his fifth ring. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a debate. Again, if it was in the '94, maybe he could have had maybe 8 rings. We don't know. But he retired them two things, and and he got his 5th championship. Now, 98, he was definitely getting old, or he was doing fadeaways. If y'all see the 98 season, that's all Michael Jordan was doing. He's getting old. He didn't have his legs like that. He was still playing defense. Don't get me wrong. He's still playing defense, but every shot, you get Michael Jordan on the post right there, you know what he gonna do. I don't understand people. If Michael Jordan in the post, what do you think he's gonna do?
But that's the thing. It's like you can't stop it. I mean, like. You can play the best defense in the world. If he knows how to release the ball at a certain point over you, like, there's nothing you could do.
Right.
The best thing you could do is obviously block the shot. But if he knows how to put it over you at the right arc every single time he shoots the ball, you can't stop it. It's just like the Dirk Nowitzki shot. Like, he's taller than you, first of all.
Right.
Second of all, he's been in the gym practicing that exact shot.
Right.
So he's perfecting it. So when you play against him and he shoots it, it's like practice time. It's easy. It's easy money. Like, I'm going to make it, and there's nothing you can do about it. And I know there's nothing you can do about it. So I'm just going to keep shooting.
Right.
Same thing with Michael Jordan and fadeaways. I'm going to keep shooting these fadeaways because I know you can't stop me. Plus, I'm Michael Jordan.
Right, exactly. So, the 98 season, he's getting old. But he still had a productive team. I think at that time, 94, 95, Steve Kerr came. If I remember, when Steve Kerr was like, yo.
He got 3 rings with him, right?
Yeah, something like that.
I think he has 3
He came like 94, 95.
94, 95, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. So, if everybody knows when Steve Kerr was like, yo, you know what I mean? I'm open. Just give me the ball. I'm going to make it. Everybody knows that quote. He passed on the ball. He made the shot. No, Michael Jordan's going to trust you. If you tell Michael Jordan, listen, you see me over, I'm making the 3-point. Michael Jordan's going to pass it to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it was. 98 season, he was in 6 rings, and then he retires again. So now, he has 6 rings. Now, same thing with Tom Brady. Everybody knows. He lost to Eli Manning twice, but everybody never gonna forget. Remember, Michael Jordan came back again to play with the Wizards, but everybody see